What is poppin', y'all? Good freaking morning. Man, it's raining out, or it's sprinkling. It's trying to rain. It's getting cold out here in Ohio, and guys, we got a lot to talk about. A lot of catching up to do, but before we do that, we need to head off over here, go into the garage, and grab us something. Feeling this today right here. Let's go. So yeah, we're gonna get ourselves a Kinetic today. Guys, when this video goes out, you only have like 2 days left to get a 30% off coupon, so don't sleep on it. I know it's raining and stuff like that, but I just need to get out of the house. I've been in the house for like 3 days now, haven't left, and I'm like, I just need to get out and just drive, just go somewhere. Also, trying the new microphone setup, so hopefully the quality is better. I don't know, we'll see what happens. All around, I'm just trying to get back into this whole YouTube thing, so we'll see what it goes, or how it goes, not what it goes. I'm probably going to take multiple days, put them together, because to be honest with you, everything I've been doing lately isn't that interesting. Just been focusing on myself, trying to be the best version of me I possibly can, and just go from there. So yeah, there it is. There's a lot to talk about though, a lot to go. A lot has gone on, and a lot was still going on, and a lot of stuff we're still dealing with, but we're going to keep pushing forward and just keep moving and grooving. So let's get it. Also, I just realized I didn't even tell you guys the promo code. So right up here, use that promo code. It's only good for the next couple days. So once it's gone, it's gone. They only gave me 3 to give out. So once those 3 are gone, they are gone. My heated seat is on. I'm like, why is my freaking butt getting hot? And if that code isn't no good, if it's already used up, don't worry. Go down to the top link, subscription down below, next to the 30% off one down there. Read right there. I'll hook you up with a 15% off one. So be one of the first people to grab the 30% off one. Like I said, there's only like 2 more days left once this video comes out. So all in all though, when I'm filming it, it's Thursday. I'm probably gonna definitely lapse it over in tomorrow and maybe Saturday. So once it actually comes out, you might only have like 1 day. So we'll see what happens. Use it up, use it up, use it up. Man, oh man, it's supposed to rain like this, I think, all week. Saturday, I am at the bar. So the rain might actually affect the bar because people ain't gonna wanna go out and about if it's raining. So all in all though, I'm gonna keep pushing. Like I said, I was thinking about going to wash my car, but it's raining and stuff. And I am not one of those people that won't wash their car in the rain, because some people, they're like, well, it's raining. What's the point of washing your car? Well, they still got bugs and stuff on it, but my car is not that bad, so I'm not gonna really wash it right now. If anything, I might just get the trash that's in here out of it and then call it a day there. But besides that, I don't know what we're getting into. We're just gonna go drive around and just get out of the house for a little bit. If you guys do that, or if you guys, let me know in the comments down below, because I just get like sick of sitting in one place for too long. So I have to get out and just go. So that's what I'm doing right now. Just getting out and about. So I just want to jump on here though, kind of address some of the stuff that's going on in my life. Some of you guys already know, some of you guys have already like realized it probably and just haven't said anything yet, but I am no longer part of the shop, and me and Christina are no longer together, which really sucks. It just got to the point where it was one of those things where I just wasn't feeling like myself anymore. I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy at all, and it really sucked. And it still sucks because I love her to death and everything like that, but it's just one of those things. It's just one of those things, guys, that if it's not making you happy and you're just like being stressed out every single day, and it's just causing nothing but problems. And we were fighting and arguing a lot there towards the end, and towards the last like year of our relationship. It just I haven't been myself at all, which really sucks. So with that being said, I had to go and see. I didn't think anything was wrong with me, so I went and got help. You know, I was like, you know what, screw this. I'm tired of all this stuff. Like, everyone's saying I'm this problem, I'm this, and that, and making me feel like I'm just like this terrible person. And I went and I got help. I went and I started talking to a doctor. I started going to counseling and therapy and everything. They put me on some medicine. The medicine didn't seem to work. It turned me into like a zombie. I would just sit there and then just blank out. I mean, I was still functionable. I could still hear everything around me, but I was just completely like blanked out. and had zero care. Like, it didn't matter at all. Zero drive, everything. But yeah, it was just kind of weird. It was weird. So they got me off that, put me on a new medicine. This one here seemed to give me a lot more energy. It's been working really well. And but all my counselors and stuff like that have told me multiple times now, and I've been talking to them, this and that, and the doctors and everything. They all say I'm either the best and biggest sociopath they've ever met in their life, and they've been to people, or then they've talked to people that are in, like, been in prison and have been like ex-cons and, like, you name it. They've talked to them, and they're like, either you're the best one in the world that we've ever talked to, or you're not as bad off as, you're not really the problem. You're not so much the problem in this situation. And I was like, okay, so what does this mean? Like, where do we go from this? And it just got to be one of those things where I had to separate myself from the situation that I was in with me and Christina in the shops, and just everything that I was dealing with there. And like I said, I don't want to get into too much of detail of that, like back end stuff. It was just, it wasn't fun. It wasn't fun for either of us. So I just, we got to the point where I had to just wash my hands and walk away from it all. So I've lost a lot of money, lost a lot, which sucks, but, back to square one, guys, back to square one. And to be honest with you, I haven't wanted to pick up this camera. I haven't wanted to talk to you guys. I haven't wanted to talk to anybody. And huge thank you guys, like, to literally, like, my buddy Thomas, my buddy freaking Aaron, and Logan and Carson. Without them guys, they have been in my corner, like, holding me down. My mom has been great. There's a few other people probably that I can't think off the top of my head, but the people I talk to on a daily is literally my mom, Thomas, Carson, Logan, and Aaron. I talk to them pretty much on a daily, and they've kept me going, guys. They've kept me going, which is awesome. Without them, I'd probably be way worse off right now. So I would definitely be picking up this camera right now. So I was in a very dark place, and there's a lot more people out there that deal with stuff that you guys probably don't know about, just in general. They're just scared to talk about it, and I've been scared to talk about it for a really long time. And you know what? I'm glad that I'm talking about it. I'm glad I'm getting it off my chest. I told my mom today, I was like, I'm just gonna go get in the car and just go for a drive. And she's like, okay, have fun, be careful. And I was like, yeah, I will, And like I said, I just want to get out of the house, because sitting in the house and with yourself all day, every day, it's really not the best. And, having those good friends around, it's like, hey, how are you doing? Checking in on you and just making sure you're well and doing okay. It's really awesome. It's really awesome. So it's nice to know that you have like that, like, niche, small circle of real friends, because when it comes to it, like, you can count on them, like, which is awesome. Well, I know that I can count on them, and they know they can count on me, which is awesome. Because a lot of people you talk to and you conversate with and everything like that, that's about as far as it goes. When you actually need them and want to talk to them and stuff like that and everything, it's just, it's definitely one-sided in their favor, not yours. So you could be literally crying and needing help, and they're not there. So, and I'm not saying I'm the best person for everybody, but, it's been really nice to have those people in my corner, which has been awesome. And Christina was in my corner. I don't want to say anything bad about her. She was in my corner for a long time, and then it just got to the point where it just, I just couldn't use that help anymore, which I needed to get out of the situation, because it just really sucks. I lost everything and threw everything away pretty much. But it's life, guys. It's life. And, God pulls you in weird directions. And if it's meant to be, it'll come back. But if not, you got to keep pushing forward. So I just kind of a raw clip here. I know I'm not going to cut it probably. I'm just going to let it roll. So for the people that listen to all this, like, I appreciate you guys. You're the real ones. All the fans and all the people that have been there, and all the subscribers and everybody like that, man, like, I posted a video the other day and you guys were there. You guys were like, there was a few people there that, like, was commenting like, holy crap, like, I can't believe you're back. Missed you. Like all this stuff like that. Like that was really cool. So shout out to all you guys, all the OGs that pop in. Shout out to all the people that are still here rocking with me. We've been on a long journey, guys. We've been on a long journey from a bunch of different places to now here. So definitely awesome. But whew, all right, enough down with everything. Holy moly. So I try not to get emotional about all of it, but it is very emotional. But we've got to keep going, keep it on, and can't let anything bring us down. So let's just keep moseying around and just see what happens and see what we can get ourselves into. So I just passed this house. It had one of the coolest freaking decorations I've ever seen. If you guys know, I love Pac-Man, so check this out. Check this out. It's literally Pac-Man eating his ghost. That is cool as heck. Hands down, that's the coolest freaking, coolest Halloween decorations I've ever seen. I've never seen anyone else do that before, so that's pretty sweet. Let's go. But talking about Halloween decorations, we actually need to go to the Halloween store. I just passed it and I was like, I need to go to the Halloween store and grab some fog juice for my fog machine because I got an event coming up next weekend. I think it is. I think it's next weekend. I got an event coming up and I need to, they want a fog machine. So I don't have any fog juice. I ran out. So and even if I had some, I'd probably go get new anyway because I've had it for quite a while. So I'm gonna go get some and make sure everything runs smoothly. So I haven't used it in a while. This right here, it looks like it's a good old Rite Aid. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is like an old Rite Aid right here that they turned into a Spirit Halloween. They will turn anything into a Spirit Halloween. I always thought this stuff is cool how they got all this. This is crazy. But we're looking for the fog juice. Normally they got fog machines. No, it's fog machine. We need fog juice right here. I think that's what it is. What's this one? Whoa, we need let's go. Fog juice. Just like that. I went with the low laying fog. I never tried that one before. So it'll actually be better if it works really well for me because it's gonna be at like a phone store event. So I don't know if they want it outside, inside, however they want it. I definitely think the low laying fog will be better. Even if it's in the parking lot, it'll be across the bottom of the parking lot instead of just flying everywhere. So let's get it. We're moving on to, I don't know where, but we'll figure it out as we go. All right. Since I was actually over this way, I called Thomas and I was like, hey, what are you doing? He's like, gotta work for another hour or so, but you can come kick it if you want. So he works from home, so I get to go over here, kick it, and see what the heck he's up to. We are here with Thomas. We're running around good old Wally World.
It's good to be this aisle.
He's decided to grab some, what kind of cards did you get?
Gundam and Digimon.
Look at these things. These are cool. So these are the Gundam cards. I've never seen them before. And then Digimon. If you guys know about Digimon, knockoff Pokemon is what people like to say. But supposedly, he's gonna look at this stuff here, this Power Ranger stuff. I don't know exactly what you're looking for, but it seems pretty cool. Oh, that's like the little, I get what you're saying. Yeah, that's cool. It has the little discs already at the bottom.
Yep.
Supposedly he wants to get one for his son, one for himself. They have more. I was about to say, no, that's pretty cool. I remember these as a kid.
Well, that's not what that one is.
That thing's wrong. Maybe hit it again, see if it works differently.
Oh, just demo mode.
So it's a demo mode. I was like, that's not right. So we're here running around, checking everything out. His favorite is the Green Ranger. Actually, I got you a Green Ranger duck. Yeah, 3D printed Green Ranger duck at one point. It was pretty cool. Look at this. He's gonna go all out.
Nope, not gonna work.
Oh, he had fun. Maybe. 3, 2, 1. Eat. It worked. Let's go.
Still gotta hold it there.
Way to go. But yeah, we went up and checked out the card section and stuff like that. There was nothing we couldn't live without, except for those. Dude, I remember this game. Who remembers this as a kid? It was named something differently. Do you remember this projector thing?
No.
So
I remember commercials.
So I had one of these as a kid. So you could project it onto the wall, and you have this little zapper thing there, and the ducks and stuff would fly over your wall. It was actually pretty cool. $40, guys. That's pretty sick. But all in all, though, I don't know what we're gonna get into besides grabbing some toys and some cards. They did have some Disney cards that I was like, maybe. But I might try to talk Thomas into take me over to, let me go over to,
Mitre?
what's that place called over there?
Devoid? Mitre?
Oh, I didn't think about that one. I was thinking of the next door neighbor.
Oh, GameStop.
GameStop, see if they have any cards over there that I can't live without. I don't normally buy stuff like this, but I found something while we were here at Walmart, and I was like, you know what? I gotta get this. This is so cool. So I'll flip it around and show you guys, but this is crazy. So it's like a little pop figure, like the Bitty Pop, but it also comes with the claw machine. So you can put him in the claw machine like that. That's, I don't know, I think it's pretty cool. So then it can also get stored in the bottom, the box in the back, and then you can put the figure on top of it. But I don't know, I just thought this was really cool. So I was like, I'm gonna get that. So went to this place called 7 Brew. I've only ever been there one other time. Hey, thanks for the light, Thomas. I've only ever been there one other time, and I got a lemonade. But today is Kane's birthday when I'm filming this, roaming out with son. And we were on his Twitch stream for a minute. It's Twitch, right? Yeah, it's Twitch stream for a minute. And I seen this 7 Brew ad come up for this blue drink, and I was like, I want it. They said it's blue, raspberry, and coconut. I'm not a huge coconut fan, but I said I'm gonna try it. So I got the large. I shouldn't have got the large, but I was like, I'm either gonna really like it or I'm gonna really hate it. So let's try it out. You can kind of tell like the coconut like a hint, right? But it is pretty good. This is called the Ocean Breeze. I approve.
I approve this message.
Amen.
I'll take my Welch's.
Yeah, he's been drinking this Welch's whatever stuff.
Ghost.
Yeah. He need to get him on. He can't drink Kinetic though. You can't drink Kinetic because it's not good for you, says your doctor said. What is the reason why you can't drink Kinetic? Let's tell people why. Some people, it's not for everybody. Why can't you? I just want to like put it out there.
So my doctor said as a type 2 diabetic that you do not want to spike your ketone levels.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't get a real good explanation why, but she's like, yeah, ketones, your body makes them, but like, she said you don't want to spike them. So I don't know the science, but so I listened to my doctor.
Yeah, so just a little heads up. I guess if you're a type 2 diabetic, oh, there's the steak bite thing that they were telling you guys about.
Steak nuggets.
Ah, nice. But there you guys go. For everyone else, you guys should drink Kinetic. Try it out. It's good for you. All right, we are now officially getting out of here. We hung out with Thomas for a while and his son Theo, which was pretty cool. I can't speak. I tried this dip. Not like dip like what you're thinking I'm probably saying, but like queso, like a queso cheese dip, but it was called breakfast something. I want to hit this rock. Ooh, there we go. But it was breakfast something, had sausage and queso, but it wasn't like chorizo or anything. It was just like plain sausage. It was weird. I like took a bite of, or I smelled it first, and I was like, kind of has like a mint smell to it. And Thomas is like, what? He's like, you're high, or something like that. And I took a bite of it, and I was like, it tastes like mint. And he's like, bro, there's no way it doesn't taste like mint. So I told his wife, I was like, Katie, try that, because it smells and tastes like mint to me. And she's like, if it tastes like mint, I don't want to try it. And I was like, please just try it. So she takes a bite of it, and she's like, wait, yes, it does taste like mint. What the heck? And I was like, that's what I'm saying. It has like this weird aftertaste of mint. And she's like, yeah, that is weird. And Thomas was looking at us like we're crazy. And I'm like, no, it really, really tastes like mint. But all in all, though, it was a good time going over there, hanging out with Thomas. We got our fog juice stuff. We have eventful day tomorrow. We got a school dance. It's a Halloween themed school dance, so it should be a good time tomorrow. And then Saturday, we have a bar event that I'm going to be going to. So yeah, it should be a good time. I don't know how much we got footage today, but I'll probably just blend it over into tomorrow. What's up, guys? Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are grabbing the fog juice that we bought yesterday, and we're gonna put it in the fog machine and see if everything's a go with my fog machine. All right, I found it. It was literally right where I left it. This thing is huge though. It's no joke. Like I said, it's a big commercial size one, but we're gonna get it filled up and hope and pray that the thing still works. And like I said, this is the lower level fog, so when it goes, it shouldn't just be like and go all over up in the air. It should like stay like roughly, it's hard to like definitely, but it should stay at like the bottom level of the garage, like right about like here. So hopefully that makes sense. But let's get it filled up and see if she still works. Take this off. Like so. Yeah, she's dry. Let's go. So I'm gonna crack this open. Maybe. It's like a security thing on it. Fill her up. I'm just gonna fill it completely full because why not? If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, well, we got it either way. We can't take it back, so it is what it is. It's filled all the way up to here. I don't like to fill it all the way up most of the time, so I like to try to keep it like right here at the most. But it's on. The blue light's a good sign. This right here is the power or to like shoot the fog out and whatnot. But yeah. Just gotta let it warm up. One thing I do know that I don't have anymore is the remote that goes into the back of it, but you can still push that button, like I said. So always, for a long time, I used to just take my foot and I'd put it like under my table or next to me. I just kind of reach out and just push the button with my foot. I have tried to buy replacement like things for it, and because I was gonna do a wireless one, and every one I bought just is not compatible with that. So I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and contact the company probably if I ever want to replace the actual remote. So it just made this like noise, which makes me think that it's maybe ready. Oh yeah, no. You hear that? It's getting closer. It's getting closer. So it's been a while, and I took the hose off, sprayed it out with the air compressor, so there was nothing stuck in the hose. Sprayed out this whole unit here, sprayed out the piping, and when I did that, there was like a little bit of stuff that came out the front of it, but that was it. Nothing came out of this, and nothing came out of the hose. And I just plugged it back in, so before I put it all back together and reassemble it, I'm just gonna let it sit like this, and I'm gonna let it heat up, and then I'm come out here and see what's up. Because as of right now, everything from this line all the way up into this machine, around into this part, into there, right down there, that metal one in there, into this box, should be good. So, fingers crossed we let it warm up and see what happens. That little clicking is like something here, so it's telling, hey, fire, to pump fluid in. I think this is like a little pump. I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure that makes the most sense, that this right here engages this engages, says, hey, let's turn on the pump. So it turns on the pump, it pulls fluid through here, into here, pushes it out through here, bam, through there, because there's like a heated element inside here. One of those things up down there, I'm pretty sure. And then once the liquid hits the heating element, smoke. I think it makes sense. I don't know. You see that right there? Oh, let's go. Hopefully it stays working. Hopefully it stays working. I took this whole thing apart, this whole unit, everything. All that got taken apart and cleaned out. Just kind of went step by step, and look at that. Let me know in the comments down below if you're one of those people, or if you've been one of those people that you're like, I'm gonna take this thing apart and I'm gonna try to figure it out, but I have no clue, one, how to take it apart, and two, how to fix it. And then three, hopefully I remember how I took it apart to put it back together. If you're one of those people, comment down below and let me know what you took apart and what you either fixed or end up breaking. But that's crazy. I have no idea anything about this stuff. Nothing. But it's working, baby. Let's go. Well, we celebrated a little too early. It's not working again. Man, I felt so solid about that, but at least we know, at least I think I know where the problem is now. It's in that little unit right there. So I'm gonna take it back apart and try to clean it out some more and see. I think that's the problem though. Turn it back on. I don't know if it'll, this right here is vibrating. Oh, I'm just gonna let it run. You can do it. It's like a car when you're trying to get it fired up. You're like, you can do it. Man, at least I know, at least I kind of think I know, it's this unit, if anything. So if worse comes to worse, if I can just buy this part right here, then I won't have to replace the whole unit. So that vibrating finally stopped, and it is working better than ever, which is nice. I'm just gonna let it keep going. Okay, there it goes. All right, there it goes. All right, we're gonna keep moving and grooving. I'm not gonna let go of the button though. Not let go of the button. It's a real moment of truth. I went up, got the mail, went here, went there. It's been about 5 minutes or so, maybe 10 since I've been out here. Is it gonna work? Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. So now though, I have to basically reassemble everything, put all the screws back in, all of that. So I need to do that now. Let's freaking go. That's awesome. That makes me happy. Oh, what was it doing? Come on. It's more dense. I think it's the fog, that stuff that I put in here this time around. It's a little more dense because it's the lower laying. The other fog's just like, just goes crazy. This one is more dense, so. Hey, we'll try it out and see what it does though. It's better than nothing. You guys are probably like, this is boring as heck, Blake, but I'm doing what I can. So I got the bracket back on, and everything's good there. So this right here holds that in place. The button, everything seems to still be working. Significantly, the juice has went down. It was all the way up like here. Now it's down here. So it is working. I think I'm safe to say that I'm able to put the top and all the screws back on it and everything now. The one thing I'm not gonna put back in it is this. So this right here is like the little filter tip that goes on the end of this hose. It's just very rusted and potentially could have been one of the issues of why it was acting goofy before. So I'll just have to get a new one of those eventually. But let's get this thing all back together. And man, seems like it's working. Just like that. It's all back together. And it still freaking works. So let's go. So let's freaking get it. The car is already loaded down, so we don't have to worry about that. We are here where we're gonna be throwing it down tonight. So I got about an hour until I need to get set up and start playing. So I'm gonna unload this car, get everything set up in there. Got everything in the building, and now we just need to get everything set up. So let's do that now. Almost everything is set up, but as you can tell, it just looks like a wiring nightmare. And a lot of DJs do this. They just are like, oh yeah, I'm set up, I'm good to go. I could make it even a little bit nicer. As you can see, a lot of people, they'll just do their speaker cables, so they look like this, right? Look like crap. This right here, you just wrap them around the pole, they look a lot nicer. But they also make like a scrim that goes over top of them. The only reason I didn't use that is one, I'm gonna put that over top of it, across the top, so you won't see most of that anyway. And you won't see any of this at all, because this right here is about to clean these wires up in about 2 seconds. Just like that, we got everything literally tucked behind there. You can't even tell it's back there. So we got literally about 5 minutes until we're gonna rock and roll. So pretty awesome. It is a nice day outside. The sun is setting back there. Looks pretty awesome. But once again, yeah, we got about 5 minutes. So I'll go back in there in just a minute and get this party going. I like to put music on about 5-10 minutes before. So yeah, let's head back inside. It has been super nice out though. Like I said, sun is now setting. Super nice outside. You can definitely tell it's starting to get cold out, but I'm gonna take it. We're still in the t-shirt, so it's a win. But I did have to throw some pants on today because it was too cold out to wear some shorts. But let's go inside, throw some music on. Let's get it. Good morning, good morning, good morning, y'all. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Man, last night's school event was actually went pretty well. Nothing too crazy. Just about 50, 60 kids. Smaller school event than normal, but than normally that I do at some of my other schools. But it was actually a good time. It was a great time. Everyone seemed to have a great time. Everyone had a lot of fun. I didn't film anything from there to put into this, but yeah, I'm gonna head out here. I didn't end the video yesterday, so I'm just gonna let it roll into this day. But if you guys do know, and you guys watched the full thing, I've been fighting with this thing here. So I'm gonna see if it works today. If not, I have a buddy of mine that's gonna let me borrow his. So I'm gonna turn this thing on, let it heat up, and go from there. So also I got a notification that the mail's here, so I'm gonna go grab that now. So it's hard to see, but there is a little bit of smoke coming out of the front of it right there. So that's a good sign. Moment of truth though, is it gonna work when I hit this button right back here? Let's find out. Hey, hey, hey. That's a good sign. That's a good freaking sign. Let's go. That's what we wanted. So that means, well, I don't want to jinx myself, but it means, I think, that we fixed it. Because yesterday, when I was pushing this button, it was taking forever to warm up. It was taking forever to work. I think it was just all gummed up. So I was using like the PB blaster, lubricated all the parts in there, moved everything around, but that's good. It's a good sign. Seems like it's working. It's definitely a good feeling when I spent so much time yesterday trying to fix that thing. I was nervous today. I'm gonna wake up, go out there, and it's gonna be all gummed up or not work again. And I was like, but it worked. So heck to the yeah, but I don't know exactly what we're getting into today besides working tonight. I gotta do a 10 to 2 shift at the bar all the way in Columbus. So from now to then, I don't know what I'm doing. All right, y'all, so something cool just came up. Also, I don't have my microphone on right now, and some of the clips I didn't. Let me know if you like it with the microphone or without the microphone. Put in the comments below. Whew. But my buddy's in Mount Gilead throwing it down for this Halloween thing, so I'm gonna run up there and say what's up. We've made it down here, and well, we've actually been here for quite a while. And now we got our buddy Jacob over here. You guys have seen him. They've seen you on the video before, here and there, but this whole street was shut down and it was packed full of people. We were just hanging out and everything like that. I didn't film any of that. There was one costume though that was literally hilarious. And I don't know if I have a clip of it, but if I do have a clip of it, I'll put it in now. Look, that is hilarious. So if you did see that, it was a guy in a porta pot. If you didn't see it, well, it was a guy in a porta pot. So it was pretty funny. All in all though, he's gonna get tore down here, and then I'm gonna go home for a little bit, hang out, and then gotta go to the bar tonight. So honestly not really looking forward to it. Are you excited for your bar gig tonight?
Yes and no.
I wish that the bar gigs were over at like
midnight,
maybe even like 10 o'clock.
You know we're getting old when we're saying
Yeah, I know. That's why I literally always say, I'm like, I told my parents the other day, I was like, you know, I'm getting so old, I just want to do weddings. Like, because weddings, you're out of there by 10, 11 o'clock, you're on your way home. So.
Especially if you do a dry wedding, it's like 8 o'clock done.
Even better. Yeah, my last wedding I just did was, I was in and out. It was like I got there at 4 and I was out by 8. So that was a good day. All in all though, we're gonna help him tear down, and then we're gonna hang out at the house for probably a couple hours and then make our drive down to Columbus. All right, y'all, a little bit of a change of plans tonight. I wasn't supposed to start DJing until 10 o'clock. So it was gonna be from 10 to 2 in the morning. But they messaged me a few minutes ago and was like, hey, can you throw it down a little bit earlier? And I was like, yeah, sure. Like, what do you think at 8 o'clock? I was like, all right, well, it's 6:49 right now. I was like, if I get in my car and I start heading that way like right now and get gas and everything, I'll be able to make it really, really close to 8 o'clock. And they said, oh, that sounds good. So I'll get there with probably about 15 minutes to spare, maybe 20 if I'm lucky. Somewhere around there, 15, 20 minutes. And I was like, that gives me time to hopefully get set up, hit play, all of that in time, which if not, they know that I'm coming. So, and they know that I'm driving almost an hour away. So they should have told me a lot sooner, but they literally just told me at 6:49 or a little bit before 6:49 because I've been in the car for about 5 minutes. But all in all though, yeah. So now we're gonna be DJing from 8 all the way until 2 in the morning. I'm already feeling old, and I'm already feeling like, holy moly. I don't know if I really want to go and do this event because I feel like I'm too old for bar events, and it's just way past my bedtime, even though I'm my sleeping schedule's been all jacked up. Just, I don't know. Just bars in general have been very boring to me. And especially this one has been pretty boring. A lot of boringness. Except for that private party that I did the last event. But right after the private party left, at like 10 o'clock, it was dead. Completely dead in there. But all in all, though, we're going to head down there. I'm going to go and head down there and see what the heck's going down. And then stay until 2 in the morning, I guess. Hopefully they let me leave early if it's dead. Because last time I was there until like 1:30. Like it was like 1:30 in the morning. They're like, hey, you can head out. I was like, well, wish you guys would have said that like 2.5 hours ago when it was dead this entire time. But we'll see what happens. So I just got here. This is not mine. Mine is down here. So I don't know whose this is, but I just put the lid back on it. I'm going to pull it down from here. I literally just drove it out. I'm like, who's here? But I'm going to pull an extra in here. I'm going to take this thing, set it off to the side, and yeah, look. Not a person in here. So it's probably going to be like that all night too. Holy moly. I had to like double check before I walked out because they told me the homeless people like to stay back here and they got blankets and drinks and all kind of random stuff. There was a bag of like food or something right here, but it's not there now. So they just always told me when I left there, they were like, hey, be safe walking out the door. Just kind of double look before you go out, because, or double check before you go out and whatnot, because the homeless guys and people just like to sleep right there. So yeah, all in all, we good to go. We're good to go. I got everything else loaded in my car. I had to run back in because I forgot my computer stand. Who would have thought this little thing here that just holds a laptop would be so freaking expensive? These things are $100. So, all right, we're safe. Let's get the heck out of here. Guys, it's been an eventful day. A few days. I got pretty vulnerable with you guys. I hope you guys are like, I don't know what to say. I just been getting pretty vulnerable. Was pretty crazy. So, and it's been a pretty eventful couple days. So I'm gonna call it there. Once again, use that promo code, guys, right here. There's only a few left when I'm filming this. Kinetic promo code right up here. Use it. Also, in the link description down below, if the 30% isn't working, there's a 15% one down in the descriptions below. All in all, we DJed since 8 o'clock, and now it's almost 2. So we did get to get out of there at like 1:30. So that was nice. Got to start tearing down by then. All in all, though, I'm done rambling. I'm getting the heck out of here. Keep on keeping on. Don't let it bring you down. We'll see you when we see you. Peace.